Well. Joe Sartain here, guys. Again, thank you guys for taking the next step. I really appreciate it. Sorry for how you guys jump through so many hoops, but with Facebook and Instagram and all these social networks trying to put you in jail for posting too many messages. On top of that, the wifey having cancer or whatnot, I really don't have a lot of time to for looky loos and people who just want to kick the tires, even though this is 100% free. So I only want to send this information out to those that are serious. So once again, congratulations for taking the next step.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Felicity, and I have some incredible news to announce tonight. I am so excited. Corporate, as of hours ago, maybe minutes ago, in some areas, because it takes time to populate throughout the whole country. But something has happened that is going to truly surge a surge of people coming into the program, because it's one thing to talk about something, it's another thing to see it in action. And after tonight, you're going to be able to show people something in action that should excite them, motivate them, and convince them to at least get in and maybe take a big plunge and become a member. Oh my gosh. Did you see that article that was written about us? Out of the top 10 network marketing travel companies. Not only will we the lowest cost, well, it's free to get involved with ours. Nobody gives you what we give you for free. That's number one. Nobody has a program for free where you can, earn a maximum in a 2 by 20 matrix of $25,000 a week. Nobody offers that. But if you want to take the big plunge and become a paid member and participate in the new front end binary and participate in the coded bonus system and participate in the TACP, the Travel Auto Advertising Co-op, you take the big plunge to the $49.95 membership, and my gosh, to be an active participating member in all of the binary, the binary, the coded bonus, the binary match, and the coded match. My gosh, that's, what are you talking about, $19.95 a month? I read that article and I couldn't believe. And I went to every one of those websites to see if there was anything that was being said that wasn't really accurate. But my gosh, a lot of these travel websites are getting everywhere from, $300 down and $50 a month to 2,500, 1,500, 30. I saw one for 3,475. And I did do a little research and noticed that some of these companies a little shady looking. I mean, when you start charging $3,500 up front for a website and the rights to sell a product, I don't know. I don't know how they are still in business. But hey, look, what you'll find out about us is we don't tear down all the others. We just want to build ours up. They say there's two ways to have the tallest building in town. Build it or tear everyone else's down. And tonight, we're going to build ours. Okay, well, welcome to Travelata, the best, most unbelievable website, back office, wholesale system. You have to understand, this didn't just poof and it came into existence. This isn't just two or three people in a $150 a month office or maybe in their home going poof, let's start a travel program. No, this is not one, not two, three 20-year companies. Actually, one of the companies that helps us with the benefits, the free benefits that people get in the back office membership, that's another company that's been around forever. So these are established. I don't think there's anyone under 20 years old, whether it be the software company, whether it be the big wholesaler that has the wholesale agreements with a lot of the big travel companies because, you know, somebody said, well, I could just become an affiliate with hotels.com. And couldn't I make money that way? Yeah, right. You get like 2 or 3% based on their retail pricing. But again, tonight is a game changer. And if you didn't notice, I was just stalling for time. I'm ready to go now. Okay, so we all know about the site here. We all know about the opportunity, and a lot of this is going to be updated over the next, 60 to 90 days to bring on some new incomes. But we always tell you to, hit learn more. And some things that won't change that you really want to be solid on is you want to come over here when you go to opportunity to hit learn more. You want to hit the demo videos. You definitely want to spend a little time because this separates us from all the others, okay? Whether it be the hotels, the cruises, the resort weeks, tours, tickets and attractions, retail benefits. However, tonight is really going to separate us from every travel opportunity on the planet. So I'm going to get right to that. And hopefully you'll be, if you're 1/10 as excited as I am, it's going to be great. I'm talking about after I show you what I'm going to show you. And as you know, this is the website. And of course, you could turn around and send your website to other people and it takes them 90 seconds. 90 seconds. All the company asks for is their first name, last name, email, phone, a username. That's for them to log into their back office, and a password. Then, of course, they ask them down here, travelotta.com website name. What do you want your website? Now, if you just put in a username, sometimes that'll propagate right there, and it'll see if that username is available. Now, sometimes you'll hit enter after you finish all that, and you say, why is it staying on that page? Well, if you just scroll back up, it'll say something like, that username is taken, or that website is taken, so you've got to choose a user. Like if you try to use join free, you're not going to get it because that's taken already. There's so many that are taken. So, and when you come up with a website name, do the world a favor. Come up with something simple, something that you can tell somebody and they can remember. Don't put on some long 20-character username or website name that people got to write it down, and even if they write it down, they might have misread it or miswrote it down. Something easy, like mine. Mine is join free, so that's what you want to look for. Try to use something easy, okay? And then, of course, you got a nice back office that allows you to change those things. But it takes 90 seconds. Now, don't when you go to log into your back office, don't go here. That's for customers. You want to either go here, where it says back office login, or you could scroll down to the bottom where it says back office right here. You won't believe all the people who come. I can't log into my back office. I tried to log in, and even if they go over here and sign in, it really is still here, but they got here. Need to log in as an ISA. It doesn't say back office, but that's your back office. Need to log in as an ISA. So you can log into your back office all over the place. All right, so here we go. This is my back office, as you can see, and look at that. Does anybody see something new here? You better believe it. Do you know what you're looking at? Right now, you're looking at the things that the company's been working with, TACP. We're out there, we're advertising all over the U.S. We're advertising. You see, these are hotel rooms that are being booked. And look, it shows you what they're paying. It shows you what they're paying for the room, all right? This is very important. This is going to blow you away. It's showing you what they're paying for the room. It shows you what they're instantly saving over the lowest possible price on the internet, okay? This is what they're paying. This is what they're saving, All right. This is what the wholesalers, one of the companies that we're partnered with that make up Travelata, this is what the wholesaler pays to the Travelata opportunity. Now, do you remember when for every dollar that we receive from the booking of these hotels, 48% goes to the matrix, 48% goes to TACP, and then the company only keeps 4%. So take a look at some of these numbers, and you're going to be able to do this all night to really understand. These are actually bookings that are going on as we speak. Okay, now look at this. There's the, watch it, $11, right? So $5 went to the matrix, $5 went to TACP, and a small loot is $21. $10 went to the matrix. I'm just going to focus on the matrix for a minute. Watch this. On these hotels, this goes into the 2x20 matrix. Look, it's $2, $4.50, 49 cents, $2.15, 90, $17, $5, $1, $3, $10, $2, $4, $10, $8. That's going into the matrix, ladies and gentlemen, a 2x20. And look, an equal amount of money goes into the TACP payout. Check this out, $6, $4, $1.02, $16. Now think about that, $16 went to the matrix. That's almost a dollar level. That's like crazy. Okay, so this is exciting. I want to see if anybody's talking out there. Is anybody excited about this? You want to tell me in chat? Anybody excited about what you are seeing here? This is amazing, and it gears up, and it goes to other. This is all. A lot of this is coming from advertising that we're doing around the country. I mean, from little penny saver ads to, now they didn't start the radio and TV ones yet, but a lot of print ads are going around the country. Look at this, $554, $25 savings. You can watch it on your own, but this is so exciting, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to see so many improvements as we go along. By the way, when you go to sign up, okay, when you go to sign up, like a new person goes to sign up, maybe they won't understand this. So watch this. When they come back here to the hotel benefit, see the hotel benefit here? And remember, that's free for everyone. So watch, free sign up, free access to hotel benefit. Well, when they hit that, they're going to go to this page. Activate your free hotel benefits now. Okay, they'll actually go to that page. All right, right here. And they can kind of see what's going on. And then it shows them the Travelata Hotel Benefit Program. It shows them how it works. It shows them, the 48%, then the 48% and the 4%. Then it shows them how the 2x20 matrix works. Ladies and gentlemen, if this was all the company offered right here, we should have 1 million customers within 2 years or more. Because when it's exponentially begins to go viral, I mean, this is exciting. Let me see something here. I know Paul was going to join us early. I know he's seeing this. Let's see if he's on yet. Nope, I don't see him on yet. He'll probably be here at 10 o'clock as planned. Here's Joe Zabrowski. This is a man that's very committed. I'm going to unmute him. Hey, Joe, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Joe, what do you think of this?
Oh, yeah, it sounds good. I didn't see it in detail though. I had as I was listening, I was having to do a couple of things, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but is this blow you away? Like, look at that. That $19 went to the matrix on that. I mean, the second column shows you the hotel that's being booked through our members. You got the city, then you got the state, but then you got the what they paid, the reservation. Then it's got the what they saved this is below. Remember, this is the free hotel benefit. Now, if there are memberships, they're going to get better savings, but this is the free one. This is where you could sign
Yeah.
up Susie, and she don't have to part with a penny, and she
Right.
could book a hotel here and save, whether it be $5 or $100 or whatever per night. And then it shows the 48% being paid to the Matrix, the 48% being paid to CACP, and the 4% being, received by the company.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it just seems like we just keep getting better every week. I mean, there's always something new. So I'm psyched about it. I just feel good about it. I love the idea that there's, 3 20-year companies involved. I mean, that to me means a lot. And it means a lot when I'm telling other people about it. So, yep.
You know what I like when that happens? Because when you have established companies, what happens is even if something were to happen, the company goes on.
Right,
It's not like
exactly.
a one-person show. It's kind of like, I don't know if anybody heard, I believe I've been mourning my heart out a little bit. Those of you that are older might have heard his name before, but we lost Rich DeVos this week, and he was 92, and I was heartbroken. If you don't know who Rich DeVos was, he was the major force behind Amway Corporation, and he thought, I personally believe if Rich and Jay didn't do what they did, who knows, maybe network marketing wouldn't even be around today. But, I'm just excited when I see companies doing it right. I'm sure.
Yeah, like the size of this company, the longevity, and the fact that they aren't going to want to taint the reputation. That means a lot in our space, especially any company that's denominating stuff in cryptocurrency like we are, with the TACP, et cetera. I mean, that's a novelty in our space. I've been involved with so many companies, and it's like hit or miss. It's like a gamble. I truly do feel confident about this company. I feel in my heart it's the right place to be. But of course, you're a part of that because of who you are and your track record and the fact that you believe in God. You say a prayer always.
Thank you for that. But, when you go through what I've been through in the last 6 months,
Yeah.
your faith really kicks in. But that's another thing. In my younger days, I just thought I was going to live forever. Now I go, you know what? 65, how much longer do I have? Am I going to give this company, 3 years, 4 years? And will it provide for my family long after I'm gone?
Right.
I'm still getting checks from companies I worked 30 years ago. And so it's exciting when you find real companies. Like I was looking at that list of 10 travel companies, and I got to tell you, after I went through that list of the 10 top companies, I thought there was only maybe 3 of them that might be in business 5 years from now, and we're going to be definitely one of them, and we're going to have more happy customers than any other company because there's no negative here. There's no, you're not forcing somebody to pay, $500 a month to be a member to sell, and if they don't sell, they lost that money. I just love that part about our company. When I saw some of these companies asking for $1,500, $2,500, $3,500 just to be a member, just to be like a travel agent, just so they could go sell travel to their friends and relatives and make a commission on it. This is so different, ladies and gentlemen. This is just building a team, and that's why, in a way, we don't even have the MLM stigma. It's almost like a direct sales company, and that's why I hear there's a possibility that they'll be changing the titles in the company as they go along to things like travel coach instead of sponsor, because that's what you're doing. And another thing we're leaving out, this is the only program I know where you will be able to earn up to a maximum of $100,000 a year in travel dollars, which you can take those travel dollars that you earn and spend it at a very good, reputable travel agency like K&E Travel. So we're real excited about the future here. And, this year, what you're seeing right now is, now you've heard me go through the back office and the booking of travel. And how it's great to have a wallet system. And what's really great, if you get your family involved and everything, it's almost like you got an in-house accounting system here. In fact, I'm getting almost to the point where I'm going to take my next, what do I got here? Okay. Oh, wow, look at this one, Joe. I got 4% more before it maxes this one out, the 5,000 one.
Yep.
Is that incredible or what?
Yeah, it is. I love TACP, man. I'm totally into it. I mean, right now, I think it's the best thing going online in terms of, like either compounding your income or doubling your income. I mean, this is doubling your income. It makes sense. The fact that we're, selling advertising, we're not just mining cryptocurrency. That's a big thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what separates us from the three-letter the three-letter organizations that are on this table. In fact, even though you just mentioned it, we frown on things like words like compounding or double. Yeah. It's just that you're buying a product. You're buying a product, and that product, we're taking that product, we're using that product to sell product, and then from the profits of that product, we're sharing the profits of products that we've sold. So it's product driven. Mm-hmm. I got to tell you, I have yet, and believe me, and Joseph, I'm sure you get hit with a lot of them too. I have to admit that I haven't seen a cryptocurrency program that is transparent, right. Is where they'll take you, show you the book, show you the accounting. I just love the fact that we're product driven, and that, each customer the company creates through the advertising program, there's $600 worth of revenue for the company first year. What if that customer is a customer for 3-4 years? Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to something simple. What you're looking at here on your home page, you'll see this also in your back office. You'll see this when somebody comes on board and goes to sign up for the free hotel benefit. I've already signed up, so that's why I get this here page. But that will be on this page, and they'll see what it's all about. And this truly is the future. I mean, get them involved, get them excited about the possibilities. Then, say, look, if you want even better prices in this, if you want to participate in, because, I put together some new charts that nobody's seen yet. These are some new charts, Joseph, that I worked on this week based on the communications that I'm having with people like Paul Morris and Mark Eli and other people that are in the company, because I'm picking their brains every day, and I'm looking at this and saying, oh my gosh, they didn't really take away anything. They added. Like, I'll give an example. Well, we all know the 2x20 matrix wasn't in when the company started. Now look at it. Now you have 2x20 matrix income. 48% goes to the matrix, 48% goes to TACP, and 4% goes to the company. I mean, they didn't have to do that. They could have just split that 50-50, 50 with the company and 50 with us. But instead, we got 96% of it.
And that also speaks that the company is asset rich. I mean, the fact that they can do these types of things, it speaks about who they are and that they've been around. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're on the call, because you're picking up on a lot of things that sometimes I forget, because I never have those concerns because I know these people. But look at this. This wasn't in here before. And now we got a 2x infinity binary. Do you know why they put that in there, Joseph? So that this way, not only will you receive income on every person that you personally activate into a membership, but almost on every person that comes into your downline anywhere, almost to infinity, That's sweet.
And a two buy, which is called the binary or dual team, they have different names for it. But to infinity, now it does max out at 25,000 weekly. But I'll tell you what, I'll tell people like, well, 25, why the max out 25,000? Why don't max, let me ask you something. What's the most you ever made in network marketing? Well, about 500 a month. What are you worried about it maxing out at 25,000? That's only one stream of income. One stream of income. The companies basically, what they're doing is you're throwing like 90+% of the money back to the field because their interest, their sole interest is to become some of the big ones like the Expedia and companies like that. They want to pass up Costco like it's standing still. And by the way, that's $25,000 maximum in earnings from your personal efforts. But look at this. You got another $25,000 weekly maximum in 10% matches. Think about that. That means 10 levels of personal sponsorship. Now remember, in a binary, you only got 2 on the first level. But in the match, you're unlimited first level. Unlimited. So you could have 100 people first level. And anybody on the second, third, fourth, fifth, all the way down 10 levels. Every dollar that they make in that binary, you're going to pick up 10 cents. 10% match.
Nice.
Once again, they did, paid out in the binary. They're actually matching it. Really, it's 100% when you add it all up because it's 10%, 10 levels. So if they pay out $1 in a binary, they're paying out $1 in match. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my favorite, I told them, no, don't throw it away. I don't care if it's confusing. Even though people don't understand it, do not throw the coded bonus out. That is the creme de la creme. That's the part that makes a ton of money. And they said, well, we got to get this other money from somewhere to the binary. So what they did is they took all the upfront money, put it into the binary, and the repeat business, they kept in the coded bonus system. So we still have the coded bonus. It's still exciting. They did max out at 25,000 weekly, but once again, we got a match. So watch this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 streams of income that max out at $25,000 weekly. By the way, Joseph, tell me this, don't blow you away. You ready for this?
Yeah, go.
Every income that I mentioned, even though the matrix one is on free, but all the binary match, the coded bonus, and the coded bonus match, all of that is based on the $49.95 plus the $19.95. It's based on $70 a month commitment.
Wow.
Is that
Yeah, that's great. Totally. Hey, the other thing that I like about the one thing you didn't talk in this chart you're going to get to here, TACP. I just noticed it like a couple weeks ago is that the biggest seller in TACP packages are the $500,000 packages, which once again speaks volumes about the company because the fact that, anybody who's going to invest $500,000, they're probably pretty established and pretty smart in terms of business. And the biggest seller is the $500,000 TACP.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I my personal commitment. I don't want to talk about it here on this call, but the good book says you could tell where a man's heart is, just find out where his money is.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer. I think we got a lot in here, and ladies and gentlemen, just to review again, what has happened just here, right here is this is it right here. This little square box with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. I can't count them so fast. I got more ones through. Like I think there's five hotels at a time, showing how much the reservation is, the customer savings. These are real sales, ladies and gentlemen, going on. Real sales. This is what's going to propel us to 212 degrees, and you've heard me say it before. 211 degrees makes a good makes a good cup of tea, but 212 degrees to put a steamship around the world. Let me see if Paul is on. Let me go here. I know he's expected to come on tonight. I know he's excited seeing this for the first time. I still don't see him. Oh, there he is. I saw him. Okay. Paul Morris.
How are you?
Are you seeing, are you looking at what I'm looking at right now?
I have been, and
Is
my
this,
gosh, and this is just the beginning. When people realize the bargains that they can get on travel, and just understand, everybody travels. They either travel for business, or and in addition to that, they travel personally with their family. They take vacations. Matter of fact, gosh, everybody I was talking to was squeezing in, last minute vacations. I was calling them, getting answer machines. We're away on vacation. I said, oh man, I should have got to them before they left. I could have saved them 50 or 100 or $200 or $300. And but everybody takes vacations. You've probably taken one in the last few weeks. You'll probably take another few within the next year, and you can be saving 50, 100, 200, $300 on every vacation you take, which is certainly going to not only pay the cost of your participating in the program, but what it's really going to do is give you the opportunity to earn overrides on all of your friends, neighbors, relatives, people that you introduce to this program. And as far as travel goes, I've been number one in the country with several travel programs. I've never been in a travel program with benefits greater than these. I've never been in a travel program with a lower entry level than this one. I've never been in a program that has a greater earnings potential than Travelata. This, folks, is the absolute best travel program that has ever graced this industry, bar none. You can't find any that's ever existed. You can't find any in existence that hold a candle to what Travelata is offering right now. And we've just put the frosting on the cake with the addition that we just added to the compensation plan here. So, folks, if you've been dilly-dallying around, just kind of waiting to see what's going to take off, just look at all the travel that's being booked. It is taking off. It's growing. It's exploding all around you. The only thing that when you look at all these trips that are being taken, the only thing you can hope is that none of those are your friends that sign up under somebody else yet. You want to get a hold of your friends before somebody else does, because this, I'd have to, if we came up with another name for the program, I'd have to call it the Can't Say No program. Who could look at this and say no? This is an absolute, yes, I got to do it. Sign me up. This is too good to be true. Let's take advantage of this. Get me in right away as fast as you can. So, folks, this is a turning point in our history of Travelata right now.
it really is, because, once the 2x20 begins to fill and commissions begin to show, that's just like you say, the tip of the iceberg, the frosting on the cake, because you have the binary, which so many people love, the dual team, I'll say, with the dual team match. And then we kept the coded bonus and the coded bonus match, and then the TACP. I have to tell you, I don't know if you've seen the review that somebody wrote on the 10 most popular travel companies out there. And I got to tell you, I spent literally several hours today just going to those people's websites to see, because I didn't hear about half of them. And I said, I want to check them out for myself. And I just went on Google and checked every one of them out. And then I went to Google and checked if there was and what's going on, what the internet is saying. That's another thing. Travelata has 100% positive statements out there everywhere, wherever you look. So I'm going to turn it over to you. You can stop it, restart it for the recording, but I'm going to turn this over to you right now. And I want to thank you, and I want to thank you for sharing this business with me. It's changing my life.
Okay, well, we'll just let the recording roll. You let it run still, right?
Okay, let's do it. You're on.
Yeah,
It's all yours.
You didn't stop it though, did you know?
Nope.
No. I think the perfect add-on here is for all of us to realize that We celebrated New Year's Eve. Seems like, was that, what, a few weeks ago? Oh, wait a minute. No, that was a few months ago. Wait a minute. That was 9 months ago. Uh, and and when I said that, no, somebody said, oh, it's more than a few weeks ago. I said, no, it's more than a few months ago. And you realize, holy smokes, we're coming up on our next New Year's celebration. And I share that with you to point out how fast time is going. Time is just flying by. You blink and a few months have gone by. You blink and a few more months have gone by. And you celebrated New Year's Eve. It was 2018, and you blinked, and we're coming up on 2019. But a lot's happened in that last, 8 and I guess 9 and a third of a month here. Has happened there. The economy is blazing fast in its expansion and its growth. There are more people earning more money now than ever before. The stock market's up. Everything is up. There's never been a better time to amass wealth. And I attend a lot of various training seminars. I attended one a few months ago, and they talked about how this next 12 months, and that was a few months ago, but they were talking a 12 to 8 month period, a 12 to 18 month period. And so we're still, well under, being able to say the next year, actually the next year and a few months. They're saying that more people are going to amass more wealth in that next 18 months, now at least for us a year and a few months to go, because this was a couple of months ago, than ever before in the history of the United States. And so that's going to affect everything. They say a rising tide raises all ships. Well, a booming economy, is going to raise the network marketing industry. It's also going to give people the extra spendable cash to travel. It's going to let them realize that we're in a growth period right now. This is the time to start their own business. It's the time to grow their own business. People have been in network marketing that have just been kind of dilly-dallying around, not doing much because the industry was in kind of a funk for quite a few years. The industry really took a real slowdown right around 2008 when we had our depression. And it was kind of different because usually when there's a depression, the network marketing industry explodes and grows. But for some strange reason, when this depression happened, it didn't. And so what happened is the industry kind of really went into a funk. Everybody started focusing their attention on companies that were in the South Asia, Pacific Rim area, and almost all growth that took place in this industry has taken place in foreign countries. If you look at the growth charts of any of the top 20, 30, 40, 50 MLM companies in the world, most of their growth has been either over in Asia or has been over in the Pacific Rim or over in Europe, and somewhat in South America as well. So the point I'm making is the United States has really been in a very slow downturn here, and the whole thing right now is that people in the United States have been looking and waiting for something that they could believe in, something that they could sink their teeth into, that they felt would, be worthy of their investment of time. And they wanted to see the industry kind of get out of this funk. The people who could afford to go work the international markets, they've gone and worked those international markets, and they've made fortunes. But the ones that couldn't, just kind of sat there waiting for an opportunity to come along. Well, two opportunities exist right now. It's kind of the perfect storm. The first opportunity is that the country is an economic upswing. The second one is the network marketing industry is in an economic upswing. And then I guess we could add the third one to it to complete the perfect storm, and that is that Travelata is capturing everybody's attention by being the most affordable travel program out there, the lowest entry travel program, and the lowest amount to stay and remain active. And the reason that's important is I believe that anyone that gets involved in network marketing, they're getting involved because they want to do something to create a long-range, reliable, residual earnings. And that's what it's all about, folks. Face it, why do anything for short term? I mean, if anybody called me up and said, hey, we can make, a couple $100,000 the next 7, 8 months, but I won't be around in a year, but let's do, I say, forget about it. If I can't do something that's going to generate residual earnings that can either support my kids, my grandkids, leave it to posterity, my great-grandkids. If I'm not developing a legacy for my family or funding a foundation or a charitable organization that I've founded or one that's close to my heart that I want to support, if my efforts are not generating residual earnings, I'm not interested, folks. I really am not. And think about it. Do you really, have, are you young enough and do you have enough in you to be able to start a program over again a year or two from now? Because it was all based on big front end, purchases. This is going to be, now, yes, we're going to have the back end of it that we don't talk a lot of on these calls about for the major players, but the masses are going to be joining this program and consuming products on a, not even a monthly basis. Some people a weekly basis, some people a daily basis. Look at all the benefits of our membership here. There'll be people that will be taking advantage of all of the membership benefits. And one of the greatest benefits, you've got to think about, everybody's concerned about their health these days and the high cost of health insurance. Well, that we have right now is just an incredible opportunity for you to use our WellVia. And our WellVia, there's other companies that have programs out there that's $49 to $100 a month just for that benefit alone. And that is just part of your, one small part of your total benefit package. So this is really an amazing opportunity. As I said, it's a can't say no opportunity. But when you've got all of your friends, neighbors, relatives, their friends, some of them are going to do their list, do email blasts, some of them are going to buy leads, some of them are going to just run into strangers and prospect them. Next thing you know, you'll blink, you'll have 500 people in your organization, you'll blink again, you'll have 1,000, and you'll have 5,000, 10,000, all doing magazine subscriptions, using the WellVia, purchasing, food in restaurants with the discounts. I mean, you're going to have people around the globe, and we're not confined just to the United States either. We're global. Now, some of the benefits are strictly for the U.S., but this is a global opportunity, and you'll have to, I believe that we'll reach a point where the sun won't set on the activity going on in your organization, and you'll have just, a little bit of a lot of people. It's the old Paul Getty saying, I'd rather have a little bit of 100 people than a lot of just one person, and 1% of 100 people than 100% of one person. So that's what we're all about here. And what that's going to do is develop that long-range, reliable, residual earnings that we've all dreamed of. We've all hoped. Some of you have prayed for it. You've hoped for it. You just wanted to someday be able, to be able to just pull back on the throttle, not have to work, and be in a position to never have to work the rest of your life, and have that ongoing residual earnings coming in. And a lot of you thought you had it with companies that didn't last. They're not around anymore. They're gone. And so some of you have been a little disillusioned. You joined companies that, only the real rich guys could join because it was very expensive to get involved. Or only the people that had a good, regular steady income could stick with it long enough to get their check got up to be able to afford their $200 a month auto ship. Anyone can afford $49, and the $50 a month. And so it's an old expression, dine with the classes. You've got to cater to the masses. If you're going to cater to the masses, it's got to be something not only that the masses want. Well, just ask yourself, do any of your friends read magazines? Yeah, they all do. Do any of your friends have children or grandkids that might want to go to college? Yeah, they all do. Do any of your friends eat out in restaurants? Yeah, they all do. Do any of your friends take vacations and travel? Yeah, they all do. This is a program that is for everyone, and can they all afford $49.95 a month? Absolutely, particularly when you realize that the benefits so far outweigh that cost that they're going to earn more per month than their actual, monthly cost to maintain their membership. And so, folks, this is every element that you could ever wish for and hope for and dream for in a program in terms of catering to the masses. And that old expression is, if you cater to the masses, you'll dine with the classes. And this is a great way to dine with the classes because we've got a program that absolutely everybody wants. And so when you take a look at the fact that we're a brick and mortar company, you can fly down to Florida, you can go visit the corporate office. You can meet real people, shake your hand, give you a hug. This is a program that you can be proud of when you introduce it to your friends, neighbors, and relatives. And, we got some holidays coming up, Thanksgiving, all your friends are going to be coming over for dinner, and hope you don't even wait till then. Then they got the Christmas holidays coming up, but these are all occasions that you'll be traveling. So you may want to, I know some of you stay at their relatives' houses, some of you take trips for that weekend. But there's a lot of traveling going on there, a lot of vacations going to be taken during the winter vacations. You want to get your relatives lined up now. If you don't, get them in right away, at least be prepared to talk to them at Thanksgiving and Christmas. And you can do so with pride because you're not asking them to part with, the second mortgage of a house to buy a big, huge package of products that, going to last them 5 years. They won't need that. And so, folks, it's what you've been hoping for and dreaming for. And now you've just heard it. You've seen it all tonight. I know some of you been with us a little while. Some of you, it's your first time listening in tonight. Some of you, it's the first time listening to this recording. But this is, we've just kind of crossed the Rubicon. We've gone to that next level. We've taken it to that place where now nobody can say no to this. And so I just encourage all of you to just open your minds and your heart to what you've heard tonight, what you've seen tonight, and to realize that if you've ever dreamed of having your own business, you won't find one less expensive to get involved in than this one. If you've ever dreamt of having a business that could produce an ongoing residual income, you won't find one that's got a lower monthly fee that will establish and create that monthly income that will come in month after month after month. Those things trail off pretty fast if it's a big monthly, expense for people. And particularly, they wind up with a closet full of product, garage full of product. They just stop ordering it if their check's not bigger than what they're buying. And if that's not based on consumption, you're not going to have too much of a hope for having any long-range, reliable residual earnings. This is that formula, that long-range, reliable residual earnings. So back to you. I got to tell you, I'm excited. I think with these new additions here, it's appealing to everybody that is going to take a look at this.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
If you have any questions, get back to me. You know how to contact me. I'm always available 24/7. All right, people, I'll see you on the inside.